Chalgrove again, and today, guys, I'm going to do a anime review, and my review is to Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 11, guys. Yep, Episode 11. Oh, My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 11. So let's get into it. So, guys, in this episode of My Hero Academia, two major things happen in this episode. First up, the first part of the episode was the aftermath after Midori and Todoroki had their fight. When they had their fight. Now, unfortunately, Midori does feel a bit, of course, annoyed that he lost. He felt very annoyed that he lost. But again, and he can't keep his promise to All Might, to be saying I'm here, I'm number one. Like, he can keep that promise. And he feels the story about that. Again, he's also, you can tell he still feels he did the right thing during this battle against Todoroki to save him, even though it did cost him to break his promise with All Might. But All Might doesn't care about it. He's just glad that Midori's safe. Now, during Midori was getting his injuries healed by Hero Girl. She does mention that you need to figure out a way to make sure he can use his quirk without properly injuring himself. He might still, of course, that's his quirk. That means, of course, he's still gonna keep on having those effects on him. Like, All Might also had that weakness as well, that he keeps on damaging himself. Speaking about All Might, God made you reveal that, yes, All Might was originally a person who was quirkless. He didn't have a quirk when he got given All for One, before he became All Might. When his old master who had this quirk, All for One, his old master originally actually had a quirk. So his master was, of course, would be super strong, not just with his old quirk, but along with the quirk of All for One. So that means it has been confirmed that people with quirks can use All for One. Because even though it did say in Season 1 that originally he was going to search for a successor in UA's school, he was originally, so that means, of course, the person who was originally going to give it to was going to have a quirk until he met Midori and he ended up giving it to him. But it does give that speculation that maybe during the school year, if he didn't find Midori, he wouldn't find someone because someone with a quirk couldn't inherit it. But now, because of this confirming this episode, there is someone can get this ability, can get All for One. Someone can have two quirks. Now, we already know inheritedly they can somehow get two quirks. But even those inherited quirks become a one whole quirk. It becomes part of their quirk. But All for One is a lot different because it's completely separate. It cannot be properly fused with someone else's other quirk. It's its own individual quirk. That means the person who uses it does actually gain, for a person who does get a quirk, another All for One, who also has another quirk as well, they will have two quirks. They will have a multiple quirk ability. But that means, as All for One is an enhanced quirk ability, that means their quirk ability can be enhanced. Their quirk ability can be enhanced and be strengthened. That's what All for One does. It doesn't just increase his physical abilities, it also can increase quirk abilities. Because don't forget, it's also been confirmed that quirk abilities are physical. They are from the physical body. That means the quirks can be enhanced by All for One. So just think about it. So it does actually say in the episode how powerful Todoroki would have done if he got given this quirk with his ice and flame powers. And what All Might says, he would have been number one. He would be the ultimate superhero if he had All for One. But of course, he'd give it to Midori. Mainly because, again, All Might was quirkless. He was quirkless when he got given to it, when his old master wasn't. So just think about it, his old master had a quirk. He had a quirk when he had, before he even got All for One. And then when he got given All for One, he had two quirks. Now he has two quirks. But that means, it does of course give you that speculation when you originally had it. Maybe most people who originally had the quirk didn't feel like maybe only people with quirks can use quirks after all. Until, of course, his master decides to pass it on to a a quirkless person, which of course was All Might. So now being confirmed in that universe that people who don't have a quirk can use All for One. But it means they now finally have a quirk. So this does give some hope when it comes to All for One that there's a multiple people that All for One can get given to. It's just that the person themselves need to choose them exactly who they want to pass on to. That means, of course, they have to think wisely who they pass on to. Now, this does sort of... Now, from learning about this, Midoriya was shocked, but it does give him a bit more hope. Even though he does not go through to the finals or anything, he does cheer on for his friends. Now, this also does show that it does not follow the normal shonen route. It doesn't follow the same normal shonen traits it usually does, because by now I think everybody knows it does have some differences compared to other shonen. First up, usually in all shonens, the main character usually does end up winning the tournament or any tournament arc, or if there is no conclusion, it gets interrupted and it gets cancelled. That's how a shonen tournament usually works. But in this one, it doesn't. It just made him actually lose. He makes him actually lose. If he does end up cancelling the tournament, again, it won't be too different. It won't make it the same, because usually if they do end up cancelling the tournament because something happens, again, because main character is still in the game. He's still in the game and not lost yet. He's still in the tournament. He's still not lost yet. That means, even as Midori did lose, that means there is a difference to how the other shonen anime did, because the main character lost. He lost. He's no longer in the tournament. That means technically the tournament is no longer part of him anymore. That means even if it does get cancelled, it won't affect him because he's already lost. He's already out of the tournament. That just shows you that the lot of differences. Now, another big major thing that happens in this episode. A new villain got introduced, called the Hero Killer Kerman, I think I say his name? The Hero Killer. Or just the Hero Killer in general. This thing, first up, Ide. I feel bad for him. I feel fucking bad for him, because we always know his family is well known for being heroes. And especially his older brother. I think you can understand what comes from this. During the mission, Ide's brother, when he was trying to find the Hero Killer, he found him, fought him, he died. He got killed by the Hero Killer. And Ide finds out what happens after his mum rings him after he lost from the tournament. Because we already know Ide was going to lose, because it's quite obvious. Like, there's no way he was going to win, but he got through the semi-finals. So you got to appreciate anything out of it. But again, he was facing Todoroki, so he was facing Tomomoki, so it makes logical sense why he would have lost. But when he finds out that his brother died, oh my god, I feel bad for him. Like, finding out on a day of supposed to be of excitement that one of your own family members died the exact same day. Oh my god. Like, that is a big shock. Now, again, this does not always follow the same shonen tropes. Because even though there's death in shonen anime, there is death. How this character died, there's no way he's gonna come back. He's dead. Staying dead. Which, again, not many shonen anime do that. They actually do bring characters back to life sometimes. Like, Naruto, I give them props when it comes to Naruto, they do kill off characters. But that's usually only in the later episodes, like the near the end episodes, from what I know. Like, I haven't fully finished all the episodes of Naruto. I need to get back to rewatching the rest of them, because after I got to near the end section, so why not? I just need to finish watching all those episodes. A few hundred, I think. There's a few hundred. Well, not a few hundred. I got to the point during the when I was watching Naruto, I got to the point during when they were fighting Kugamine, like, you know, Fox Girl, pretty much Sage of Six Paths mother. I got to around that section, like, that's when the battle between Naruto and Sasuke, like, all that, I got to that point. But I didn't. But that's the only point I got to. I didn't carry on. I didn't get a chance to see the fight between Naruto and Sasuke yet. I have not seen that yet. I need to watch that as well. I've seen clips of it, but I have not seen the proper fight yet. I need to watch that. But yeah, but that's how far. But they do kill off characters, but that's again near the end. But Boku no Hero again, they kill off characters quite quickly. They killed off quite quickly. And this is like still near beginning of the series. Like forget, like season 1. Don't forget was season 1 only adapted a few chapters. They didn't adapt that many chapters. So that means they're going into detail. Like they're definitely going into detail when it comes to the series, making some certain chapters that could take one episode to complete, but made them longer. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I feel bad for him. So we got introduced to a new villain, who killed Ido's brother, and his facial reaction to that was like, "Oh fuck." Now know the final. Now know the finals between who's gonna fight in the finals of the tournament. It's Tomoki and Bokuro and Tomoki. Now, obviously, I think we all know who's gonna win. Tomoki. There's no way he's gonna lose against Boku. Like Boku, he's strong. We know he's strong. In some way we already knew he was gonna come we know he's gonna come to the finals, or possibly just going to the semi-finals because of he was facing Todoroki. He was facing the Todoroki. I think it's his name, Todoroki. Like Shadow. Both of them, like you say, names are terrible. Shadow do pretty much. Todoroki could still go win, but like I said, Bokuro finds out his weakness that if there's too much light, he can't use his shadow ability, and he ends up losing because of that. But now we know who's gonna fight in the finals. But overall, this episode, just to reveal the hero killer, the hero killer who killed Ido's brother, and yeah. That's what it looks like. Like, that looks like he's dead. Like, there's no way. He's called the hero killer for the reason, so there's no way he's going to leave that guy dead. Not dead, so not going to leave that guy dead. But, yeah. Animation quality, again, awesome. Fucking awesome. And, yeah, that's all I've got to say. And, guys, that's my anime review to Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 11, guys. Hope you guys are giving a jam fans today. If you guys are my down below, my and, yeah. Hope you guys are good. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Wow.